family. We're working in the garden today. It has not been sunny, and gardening is hard work, so it's a perfect day to get some things done. So I just want to show you guys what I'm working on. This is the new bed. It's still getting filled up, and I got to volunteer something. I think tomato? I don't know. But I'm trying to let it grow also while filling up the soil. Check out over here, guys. I'm super excited about this. This is going to be an in-ground planting space. So this thing needs to have space around it. So I'm not going to plant right here. That's actually wood chips on the side of it. Eventually, we're going to just put wood chips down all around that and around this one. But for here, I don't know if you guys remember, I used an old dresser here as a planter. I quickly realized that that thing was going to break down and not serve me well as that, but I had it there for a little while, and I had kept throwing food scraps and soil and stuff in there, so that is really good soil now. It's been breaking stuff down. Some of this bigger stuff is newer stuff, actually. So I lifted the planter, I put down cardboard down here, and then put the wood chips on top to suppress the grass. Here I just pushed over some of the soil and compost over onto the cardboard. So the cardboard is to kill the grass. I also put wood chips around the edges where I think grass might try to creep out, because I did layer this cardboard pretty well. It is wet. I watered it, and I will continue to water it until I get it covered up with compost and soil and wood chips, because I want it to be soft enough to be able to break down and become soil after it kills the grass. So that's what's up with that. We've got yeah, we got some things going on. The peach tree is going to go here. Some comfrey is going to go here. And I'm going to try to do like a little permaculture area here. So right now I'm trying to get the soil together. The peach tree is in trouble, so I'm going to plant it sometime soon. Also in the hole, I'll put a bunch of nutrients and stuff like that. And we'll continue to build this soiled up and plant more stuff, more fruit trees and everything. So at least this side of the yard is starting to look like something. I guess since I'm recording, I will show you guys that my babies popped out. Well, some of them. Some of my babies popped out. We had a little mini hurricane. It wasn't too bad to me, but they called it a hurricane, Nicholas or something. So I've got sweet alyssum popping out here. These are beets, and all my beets popped out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I'm excited about that. This is, I think it's a peacock broccoli. I think these are purple sprouting broccolis. Peacock broccoli again. We really need lots of broccoli. This one is purple sprouting broccoli, I think, and peacock broccoli. And these are dazzling blue kale. I think this is collard greens. And they all kind of look the same. I think this is another broccoli, because most of them are brassicas. This, I'm just now seeing with you guys, that is my carrots. So excited about those. That's probably another, I think that's scarlet kale, or no, scarlet kale's down there. I skipped the scarlet kale. This is another broccoli, I think. And then I've got sweet alyssum here on the end. I'm going to plant pea seeds here today. They're soaking inside. Okinawa spinach is looking good. Everything that got transferred into here is looking really, really good. Oh, I skipped the scarlet kale. Can y'all see that? Baby. So as you can see, I planted 2 of these, each of these seeds, but only one should go in a square foot. Only one should go in a square foot. So I'm gonna see which one is the strongest after a while and pull the other one out. If I can pull it out gently and move it somewhere else, I will. But that's what's going on in the garden. So let me get back to getting my work done. Y'all look at the squirrel. Oh no, they built these fences for the critters, because I saw a cat the other day just walking in between people's yard. I hope he don't be trying to come and eat my stuff. I'm not gonna. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. Alright, family. The garden bed is planted. Mostly. There's, I think, one blank spot. My husband bought these tomatoes. They're early, girl. So I'm hoping they have time to produce before it gets too cold. But I thought it was two, but I couldn't separate them and I didn't want to hurt them. So I'm kind of feeling like survival of the fittest, or maybe it's one. I don't know. But I thought I was going to put the other one over there. So that's the only spot that's not open. But I like to think about what I want to put. I don't want to rush any decisions always. Even when he brought the plants home, I made sure they didn't have any disease or anything. I didn't just run to plant them. So we've got sweet basil, a volunteer. I think it's a volunteer tomato. I'm pretty sure if it gets bigger and it's not, then I'll pull it out. I've got collards and broccoli in the front here. You can hear my neighbor. There's lettuce planted here, purple zinnias here, a squash there, and a squash there, some celery, and I don't remember. Oh, chamomile. So the squash, I know I said I wasn't going to plant squash in beds again, but I'm going to try to stake them up and make it kind of like a squash tree. So I will show you guys what this is looking like after a little bit, after things start growing. Thanks for checking it out. Peace. We're at Lowe's and they have some really nice bulbs. I'm not making a video on the rat. It's a rat in here, y'all. Can y'all see? I'm about to zoom. But I'm still just trying to get my bulbs. But he live here. As long as he don't fall on my head. Babe. Don't be provoking him. Oh my gosh, y'all. But look at these. So I'm gonna get some of these purple dream lilies. I think we're maybe gonna get some tulips. My husband is following the rat, y'all. These daffodils are gorgeous. So Lowe's, I've been looking for bulbs and I'm pretty excited. I got a nice little selection. I love the lilies for sure. They got fragrant collection. Ooh, I like this apricot beauty. My husband was asking me if I don't like those tulips. And I'm so anal, y'all. I need to know what color the flower is gonna be. So I like the individuals that tell me, okay, these are gonna be pink tulips. But yeah, y'all go to Lowe's. They got their bulbs out. And fall is a time for planting. Peace. Peace. I just cut the grass and I'm feeling very accomplished. It's my first time. And we don't have an edger or weed whacker. I'm not sure which one it is. But I think it looks pretty good. So since we don't have an edger, I just used scissors and cut like down the sidewalk and stuff. You know, I did my best. We're in this new house and I hate to like try to just buy everything all at once. So we have a lawnmower. You can hear other people, they're getting their grass cut, but we cut ours. So I am feeling quite accomplished. I got some dirt in my eye. I'm going around this way so y'all don't see how messy the garage is. Got some dirt in my eye trying to pull a weed out. But the yard looks great. And while we're making a video, I'm going to take you guys to the backyard. I forgot to show you what I got from H-E-B the other day. I don't know if cutting the grass was garden related, but it's yard related and it's what I'm doing, so I'm sharing. So we went to H-E-B the other day because I heard they have edible plants, and we got some good stuff, y'all. So let me turn it around. What did we get? Okay, let's start over here. I got this oregano from H-E-B. We got this thyme from H-E-B. I got this pepper plant. I want to make my own hot sauce, so that's Tabasco Pepper. I'm gonna put this one in a container, and I got this pepper plant, which is a sweet bell pepper. I'm gonna put that one in a container as well, and some of the other ones are already in the garden beds. So I got this really pretty, they call it red cabbage, but it looks more purple to me. So that's one of them in this bed, and then I planted one in this other bed too. So I planted scarlet kale right here, but it popped up and then it died. So I was like, well, I'm gonna put this one in here. Isn't it beautiful? So I guess we'll see too. This will help me to know in which bed is better, because this bed doesn't get as much sun as that one does. But cabbage is a brassica, so it might like that. So I thought it would be a good idea to put them in two different places. That way I know for next year where do they love to be. But I just want to share with you guys what I got from H-E-B. So if you have H-E-B in your area, they had a bunch of stuff. They had tomatoes. The tomatoes was looking kind of beat up though. They had tomatoes. They had a whole bunch of different kind of peppers. Banana peppers, Tabasco peppers, bell peppers, jalapeno peppers. They had a bunch of herbs too. What else? Well, check out your local H-E-B if you have one around you, to look for plants. Also, whenever you get plants from anywhere, make sure that you keep them separated for a little while. To get the bugs off, or to see if there are any bugs. The two pepper plants had aphids on them, so I sprayed them down, and I sprayed them off, and then I'm going to spray them with neem oil. And I'm also going to put those in containers and not in a bed, because it's the end of September, and I think I would like to try to overwinter these peppers, so I'm probably going to put them in the garage if it gets too cold, and I don't want to put them in a bed and then try to transition them out. Our first frost date is in December, but still, because I just got them and it's September, I think they will produce for me. It is still pretty hot, but if I put them in containers, I can save them till next year and then bring them out as soon as it gets warm, and I'll have peppers earlier. So thank you guys for watching. I'll share more of the garden a little later. Peace. I forgot to show you guys something. We got a coconut yesterday. We love coconut water, like from a fresh coconut. And my husband saved this for me. This is the inside of the coconut, which is what cocoa core is supposed to be. So I am going to like finally kind of chop it up, and I'm going to use it in my pots. I haven't seen anybody do this before, but I think it's a great idea. I'll let you guys know how it goes, or I'll show you when I build a pot with it. Peace. Alright guys, I just potted up my two pepper plants. They did still have aphids on them, so I sprayed all the aphids off. And my husband is coming home from mommy's house with the neem oil. It's been a slight challenge. Sorry, the lighting. It's been a slight challenge handling her garden and ours, but it's kind of exciting. It's almost like having a plot at the community garden. Every time I go over there, something else looks bigger and is growing or is ready to harvest, and that's super exciting. But just sharing the neem oil and the fertilizers, even the little watering can. I was like, I need to get my own watering can, even though I use the hose, but I am harvesting rainwater, so for now I just use a cup. Anyway, let's check out these peppers. Don't they look happy? So this tall one is my Tabasco Pepper. And it was kind of root bound, so I just stuck it in the water, kind of loosened up the roots, and then put it in there and gave it a really, really good water. And this one is my sweet bell pepper. So hopefully now they are happy and healthy. I put them here because they're still kind of quarantined because of the aphids. I sprayed them off, but I need to spray them with neem oil and kind of keep the aphids off before I put them near any of my other plants. And I will show you what I used in the soil. I used this organic humus and manure mix topsoil, and also at the bottom I always put like sticks and a couple of food scraps just to kind of feed the plant. So I think I put crushed up eggshells and carrot skin. So anyway, I thought you guys might like to plant my garlic with me, so that's what we're gonna do next. So this is my grow bag. The garlic will go in here. In here is that same manure, topsoil, cocoa coir, and perlite, which is the little white. So this is a very fluffy, loose soil. And we have our garlic here. I'm actually going to switch hands. So supposedly you should plant the garlic this side down, because this is where the roots come from, and about 4 inches apart. So, and then like, I guess about 2 inches down. So I tried to pick the big cloves, and I'm just guesstimating. We'll see how many we can fit in here. I'm also gonna plant more garlic around my peach tree. When we put the peach tree in the ground, that is supposed to help keep pests away from the peach tree. So I'm gonna create a little guild for my peach tree. With the peach tree, and then comfrey, and what else? I read that tansy is a good one to put. So I'll show you guys that when it gets all nice and planted out, what it looks like. Hope you guys can see. I'm kind of close, but I'm not really doing anything special. I'm just sticking my garlic down in here. Now we won't be able to harvest this garlic for months, like until next year. But garlic has to go through a cold, and depending on what kind of garlic you have, some need more cold than others. So that's one reason I put my garlic in a grow bag, is because I'm not going to be staring at it every day. I can just stick it somewhere and kind of forget it. It also doesn't need to be watered as much as some of my other vegetables. I'm going to stick this one here even though it's kind of close. So I'll be able to just not really forget about it, but kind of forget about it. I'm going to stick it somewhere, and I'll show you guys once something starts popping out. Even if the greens pop out and then it dies in the cold, they will still come back in the spring, and then probably like late summer is when we will be harvesting this garlic. So I didn't want to take up garden bed space, because I don't want to be, you know, giving up that space for so long to something when I could be putting an annual in there and harvesting the food. So that's our garlic grow bag. I think this will probably be it for this video. I will come back and show you guys our little in-ground guild, if you will. We'll be planting the peach tree soon. It's supposed to rain Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so I want to get it in the ground either today, probably tomorrow, Sunday. That way the rain will get it nice and settled in its new home in the ground. So I'll come and show you guys what it's looking like before, and we'll put them in the ground and we'll lay down. We're gonna put compost. We're gonna fill the hole with some compost, some cocoa coir, lots of nutrients. I already have started comfrey seeds, so when those comfrey pop out, at least one of those will go into that guild with the peach tree. And once we get it all covered up and mulch is gonna go over the top, then I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm super duper excited to get our first tree in the ground in our new home. Thank you guys for watching. I know the garden is messy right now, but imagine when it all gets built out and we start getting food out of here. It's gonna be amazing. And I thank you guys for being here at the beginning of it. So I hope you are happy and healthy and doing well. Love on yourselves today and every day. Peace.